Hi, it's David here with Futures Trading. Want to do the live trade. Want to put something in the live trade section. I tried to update, of course, the universal price action method and the universal trend. Got a video to upload in there. Just waiting for it to buffer down. And so I want to give, of course, the new trader, the one that doesn't know much about trading. I want to give you a chance to kind of see this process from start to finish. So I did a little bit already. It's just 130. Got to get 3,000. So it's just a little bit. But if you're getting the proper count, I suppose that you probably are when you first start. You may have a proper count, or you're starting with a smaller balance. Either which one. I know, yeah, if you're a beginner trader, you don't want to go in too heavy, is what I'm saying. So I want to give you that experience as well. Now, here I've traded my business account several in a couple of these videos. I've traded the PA's accounts. I've traded the prop account, and I'm gonna trade you another one right here. I passed the prop account here in 23 minutes. We got to come up with 3,000. So not really certain if I'm gonna do all of that, but I want to do it from start to finish. So if you're struggling with leverage, I want to make this video specifically about that. Where we're gonna do this a certain way. All right. So now this is the trading guide section. If you are new to trading, you will want to utilize some of the information here. And of course, here, these are real-time videos as this will be. All right. So the price action method is the no touch method. If you want to go straight to the information, and then the trend that hold on, where are we at? All right, so that's the trend. So if you want to just go straight to the information, 19 minutes, you can learn what these two are all about. And again, if you win, it's this. All right, so we're going to use that information to make the money, and then while doing so, you can also get the ranges. All right, so the ranges, static level, how to use the chart scale. I'm trying to touch on this information while doing so, but let's get started. So we're trying to stay above. Uh, Let's see if we can stay above the center of the chart. Let's try to get that to happen. So let's see if we have our ranges. Yes, we had our ranges and they moved away from them. And I will say, that this is your edge. Knowing a location would help. Just a location will help. Now, do you need it? No. Just make sure you got your trend and make sure you understand the price action method. So if you're a beginner trader, I'm gonna try to knock this out for you really quickly here. I'm gonna adjust this, but this is the center of the chart. Okay, this is the upper portion of the chart here, give or take. And then, of course, this is the lower portion. We know they're not coming down here. At least we hope they won't. So upper portion, right about, let's go right about here. And we're going to try to narrow down our entry and get in this a bit. Um, Kind of want to see them come to at least here. So right around, I'm gonna just put an arrow here. I want to see them come right, like right in, well, right about this area here. I want to see them get there, and then we're going to start trying to move back up. We're going to try to get back up through this high and try to, get what we need accomplished. So again, this is something that's important. So if you're having a problem with leverage, I want to help you kind of rid yourself of that problem. So try to use one, and you can still get in your trades and hold them. And so that's what this video is going to try to highlight, how to hold trades. All right. So now this scenario, this mid halfway point of the bar is above the high of this bar. That's the up scenario. Try to make this simple as possible. That's going to be our universal price action method, our entry. And of course, the trend, you can kind of see what it is, but I'll count it out for you. And then, of course, this is the opposite scenario for it to go down. So this mid half the candle is below the low of this candle here, and that is the information to go down. That's all the market is, information. It's telling you stuff. Now, on each bar, I have NC, which is a no close bar, which will be this one. So when this bar mid is below that bar's low, you don't want them to close back above there, and this will be the NC bar. You don't want them to close back beneath there with the hard stop, and that's where the level and the color is at. The hard stop, that's the level and the color. All right, so no close. You don't want them to get back above that candle. All right, so really simple stuff. All right, now let's see what we can get accomplished here. All right, now I have the indicator I coded because that's what I do. I code price action indicators that I want to use. So you're going to see this stuff kind of pop up along the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get above yesterday's high. So in yesterday's let me put this in front of you before we get started so you'll see how all that worked. So yesterday I put out an alert, and of course I've been covering this market since here, and we're going to dive right into it really fast. But I want to give you just some backdrop on what we're trying to accomplish here. All right, so I covered that this market for all of these videos in here. And then I came back this early this morning trying to warn the subscribers and the followers on TikTok. So if you're viewing this on TikTok, try to warn you guys, this video will be longer than 10 minutes. So I try to warn them. Hey, look, no, it can possibly go back up, but you're not out of the neck of the woods. So you still need to pay attention. And so we wanted to see them get above the 725 today, and so we want to see them definitely stay above here. And I hope that they'll go ahead and take out this high, and then that'll be good if they can close above. I'll tell you 806. So let's see if we can stay above 806. Let's see if we can stay above that price today without closing back beneath. All right. So now here is the daily. And so we want to try to, okay, we want to try to get long and see if they can close here, close above this bar's high. Today, the high is 904. So we want to try to get through 904. We know they're going to come down a little bit, but we want to see if we can get up above 904. So I'm going to try to utilize the information that I kind of used in the alert and try to help you trade. All right, so we're going to see if we can get all of this to kind of line itself up. Now I see this information here. There's the no close, and I see this. But I don't like what they're doing coming back here. Now, just like I told everyone in the video prior to, the matter of fact, the algorithmic trading, and even what made me say, hey, don't buy that low, deals with just several things that the market could do to reversals, and taking out the mid is a problem. And then to open up the second bar lower, if they take that out too, that turn is a problem. They can get through it. Now, sometimes they'll move away from it like they're doing now, but they'll be back. Okay. Now this is just based on two things. Now there's other things that I know. I'm trying to adjust this line to get it. I get this thing where it have to be a certain way. So here we go. All right. So let's see if they can. And I know that still maybe not be perfect, but I don't want to spend too much time with that. All right. So they should be able to get through this high. I do suspect that they may fall through here. So let's wait. Let's wait. Again, I want to see them come down. I actually want to see them get here. This is where I want to see them come to. I do, and then we'll take and ride it back up. This is all about you having a problem with leverage. So, beginner trader, if you're starting out, and if you're starting with, you know, a lot of leverage, you're gonna have problems. Now, if you're a beginner trader and you're not starting with a lot of leverage, which I hope that's what you're doing, uh, hopefully this will keep you from doing that. So don't use a lot of leverage, please. All right. So try not to do that until you know what's going on. That's really important that you just kind of pace yourself. Pace yourself. You'll get there. I promise you you'll get there. So let's see if yes, you don't I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Now let's count our trend. First, we're gonna see if we got one down, which I know that we won't, and it shouldn't stay on the board long. It shouldn't. That's 3, 4. So we don't have a trend down yet. All right. So let's count our trend from this direction. We know it's up. We know it's 7 bars, but I'll still do it just to entertain you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And did they close? Yes, 5, 6. So they never gave you. Yeah, they didn't give you that. All right. So we only had 6 here. So they were still up. So the trend actually happened from like way down here. So we ain't got to go through all of that, but it happened from down here. So just to entertain you, because it was 7 here. All right. So just to entertain you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. So they should always go the distance of the trend. They always should go the distance of the trend to offer you that amount that they themselves know that they're going to make. All right. So you got to listen to what they're doing. All right. So let's just move this over here. And let's see if that projection I'm going for, let's see if that's going to produce me what I want. So I want them to come in that area there. Okay. Now we're going to use the chart scale. The ranges are a bit too far away. So unfortunately, we can't use the ranges at this point. So let's see if this is going to play out. I want to see them come right into this area here, preferably right under this bar right here. And then I want to see them turn around. All right, just want to see them turn. Now, of course, by the time they get here, they're going to have a trend down. I must say they will. But we're going to try to stick with what's happening now. We got to move to the center of the chart because this, it's one of the things the scale kind of adjusts a little bit, give or take. It's not perfect, give or take, not perfect. All right, so let's see, can we get this done? Let's see, can we get this done? And I'm still waiting for my other video to finish buffering. So let's see if we can get this done. All right, so while waiting, while waiting, all right, while waiting, I'm gonna tell you some other information so we don't just sit here quiet waiting for them to go. Every time the bar breaks below a low of a bar, okay, you want to see if you can get two closes. Now, the same goes to say with the pivot. If they break below a pivot, okay, this is a pivot. When they break below the pivot, we want to see if they'll do two closes back to back consecutively. All right, that'll help kind of just prove that they're willing to run on some more. Okay, so you kind of had that scenario with this bar here. Okay, this one right there. You had two closes immediately from that bar. They pulled up, they turned around, they're offering you some more. Just kind of just some simple stuff. Simple stuff there. So you want to see if you can get that to work. Okay. Two closes would help a great deal. All right. Now, if you're getting overlap, okay, if you're getting overlap, now I know you probably see this too. Your eyes will start spotting this stuff the moment that you start doing this. This bar had two closes below it immediately. They went some more. All right, so trying to make trading simple for you. If you want to learn that price action method, that is also in the trading guide playlist, so you can learn that too. All right, so now at a glance, no swimming pool chart, I want to know what is it that they're doing and do they have a trend? And how do you plan to get in it? If you want to be a trend trader, that's the key. If you want to be a trend trader, there's only three types of traders. You can be a trend trader. That's probably the best one for you. I'm gonna tell you right now. So sometimes it can get a bit complicated, but it's always a trend. It's always a trend. I promise you, it's always a trend. You do not have to wonder if it's a trend. It is. And I go over that in one of the videos on the channel. You can comb through it just a little bit, but chop versus trend. And I believe that's in, let me see, can I show that to you really quickly here? Chop versus trend, pretty popular on TikTok. They like that video. Let me see, chop versus trend, somewhere in here, I think. Let me go back this way. Let's see, can I find it for you? Uh, is it down here at the bottom? Let's see, can I find it? I'm gonna see, can I? No, this is psychology. Try to give you some of that too, something to help you with the mental aspect of it. It's somewhere in here. It's sad when I put the stuff in here and I can't find it. Yeah, so I can't find it right now, but it's chop versus trend. It's somewhere on the channel. Just go through it when you get a moment, and you'll find it. It's chop versus trend. I know it's on TikTok. They really like that video. So all right, let's see. They trying to turn it around. I don't want them to do that yet. My preference is that they come back down. So we want to see. We're gonna see what they do. We're gonna see what they do. We're gonna 860. We want to see them stay above 860. I think I said that to you, or did I say 806? I don't know. But we want to see them stay above 860. I don't know if I said 806. I don't know. But we want to see if they can stay above here. Let's see if they can do it. Now, clearly, they're trying to turn the corner and go right back up. Now, if you're doing the reverse back up mid, here's the reverse back up mid, and we can get into this, no problem. That's fine. But if you're having a problem with leverage, I'm going to show you how to do it, how to stay, consistent with your goals. Because your goal is to grow your account. You don't want to, turn it over to these guys and give them the chance to, take advantage of you. So they're coming back into their upper half here. So I do suspect that they're going to try to hold this, but let's let them dive down into it a bit, and then we'll try to take the long. We'll try. We'll try it from there. We'll try it. I have a preference, but if they can't make it, we got to go now. All right, that's all it is. We got to go now. Gotta go now. Let's go ahead and play it this way. Let's just go ahead because I don't know if they'll dig back far enough. Let's see if we can go ahead and just see if they'll go ahead and start moving this up. Let's see. Now the goal is to try to get to 3,000 clearly, but I think we're a little too far out for that. So let's see, can we get to at least, let's say 1,500. Let's see, can we at least get close enough to 1,500? We got a little bit of time we can spend doing this. We're gonna see if we can get this all to come together. We'll see. Now, I forgot to put my timer. There's a clock. Here we go. Let's put this clock up here. I forgot to put my timer on the platform here. Let's see. Let's see if we can lock this. Always on top. All right. So yeah, let's try to lock that. All right. So All right, so let's X out of that. All right, so now we have us a clock. We have us a clock, so you know what time it is. All right, don't want to hold you long. Matter of fact, let's move it down here so I can get to my draw objects. All right, so we got us a clock. All right, now we know what time it is. Let's try to keep our eye on that because it's a little too late in the evening. I think it's after almost after 1 here. So we're going to see if we can get at least, let's say, about $1,500 right now. Let's see. Let's see. We don't want them to close under here. We know that the target is disrespectfully, actually, it's higher if they stop here, and I don't want them to do that. I really think they'll come down to where I want them to go. But the target will be up here, 940 somewhere. I don't really think that that's going to happen from here. I don't. I think they need to come here. So if they come, I think that's what they're going to do. So all right. So what we do, we get out. We don't stay in it because remember, it's all about this price action method. It's all about this. They're doing this. Okay. We don't stay in their way if they're going to get us. You get out the way. Now, because it's not because it's not a downtrend, I don't want to do this. I don't. I really don't. But for the sake of time, we may have to participate just enough to get what we want accomplished. All right. So, oh my. So that area right here, this one, two, they're willing to hold that. All right. So they're willing to hold it. So we're probably gonna have to take the ride. We're probably gonna have to take the ride. So let's see, can we get them to go? We're not gonna stay in this long if they start, acting as if they want to run back up here. We're gonna cut it. We're not gonna give them no money because the goal is to get to the 1500 as fast as we possibly can. All right. So let's see if they can go ahead and make this possible. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's see. Can we hurry up? See, I'm not gonna stay in it. If they would have came right back up that bar, I promise you, I was gonna let it go. So let's see if we can get this done as fast as possible. Let's see. Let's see. Remember, that's this scenario. This one right here. That's that one. And it's still this one. They're still doing that one. So we know that they should get through here. Now, that mid, and if they close beneath it, this is the problem that I was trying to express on the hourly when they came down and hit that hourly. Now I'll let you take a look at that real quick. When they came back, okay, when they came back and closed beneath that mid, see the mid is over here on that reversal. They tested it like 5 times, right? So 5 times they tested it, but when they came back after hitting that price level, I was really concerned. That's why I told everybody yesterday, if they close back beneath that mid a second time, they probably take that out, plus some other reasons. But they managed to recover a bit. So now let's see if they can get them beneath this mid here. Because if they close beneath this mid, they might not even close. They may just go straight through it. And if they do, that's even better. I hope they just run right through it. Then I really believe that this is where we need to be. We need to be here. Um, but I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play to wait around if they're gonna do that. That back and forth. Because I don't want to, of course, get myself in trouble, knowing that they could get us. They absolutely can. So let's see if that mid. Now, the mid is the black marker. You see how the black marker is falling below that bar? That's what you want. All right. So, being that this is a proper count, we can't let it go real far and then come back and we didn't take the money. That would cause a really, really bad scenario. All right. So, we're going to have to see if it can push down to the center of the chart or break the low of this pivot, see if they'll give consecutive closes beneath here, and then we'll take the money. All right. Now, see if they can get to the center. See if they can get to the center. Remember, we can't give the gains back because then they count it against us. They count it against us if we give the gains back. All right. So we need them to get to the center of the chart. Hopefully they can do that right now. Now, if they act like they're going to come back, I'm going to let it go. I promise you. I know we got consecutive closes from the bar on up there with the line on it, but I just want to get right into that center and then I want to let go. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close enough. That's close enough. So all right, so 330, that's fine. That's fine. I believe it could do it, but we can't let it go far with proper counts and then let them turn around. That's not good. So now we got to get 1200 more. So this bar got the two closes. This bar had the two closes. Well, these two closes. This bar had these two closes. And of course, that doji had these two closes. So that was going to push. All right, really simple stuff. All right, now I know they'll come back up. It's near the center of the chart. They will come back off that low. So it's like, don't want to play with you like that because they'll come back. So you can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. Even with your account, you can't let them do that. Don't let them come back and take your money. So when you get out the prop account, or if you're trading, from your account, don't let them come back and take your gains. Respectfully, just know what could take place. Now, I do think that they may move down a bit more. I do. The center of the chart actually is about right there. All right, so we got to move this up. They did turn from our upper portion of the chart. They turned from it. All right, so remember we had this here, and I gave you, some information about what's happening to the left. Let's see, can we get them to give us just a teensy bit more? I preferred to have been in this up a little bit higher because the closer they get into here, I don't want to be short. I don't. I really, really don't. So I wish I could have grabbed it here. I thought they was get up just a bit higher into this bar, near, so I can put my stop right behind that one. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what they do here. Let's see. All right. So if they don't want to slow down, now if they don't want to slow down, they're going to go down further. And so the next area that we would be potentially looking at would be down here. Okay. So we got this area here, and we're trying to just give an eye to some of the setups that we already have. All right. So we already have this. Now, I don't like looking left. When you pair the information from the center of the chart, sometimes it'll line up to something over here that makes sense in a way. But always stay current. And this is the really, really important part that I want to make sure I express to you. Let's make sure we lock our trend in. So that's 4, 5, and 6, and there's 7. So now we don't want to we don't want to overstay our welcome to the downside, because I do believe that they want to close above that 860. I think they do. So they spent a little bit of time up there. So let's see if they mean it. All right. So now the pullback happens sometimes before the trend is set. Sometimes. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Now that would put them right down into this area here. Now, sometimes it just all depends on how the market is set up. You can go with the trend bar and then give the projected distance, and it will be either here, down below that zone, or they're going to go just a bit more, and then they might try to flip on us. Now, here's the center of the chart. We kind of doing that thing again. Okay, so we're kind of putting that we're kind of doing that thing again. So let's see if they could turn it around. I don't want to trade against the trend now. Now we have a trend. I don't want to trade against the force of that. All right, I don't. So let's see if they can turn it around, and then we'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening, because remember, we just made money. Let's not give none of that back. So, and I'm not trying to go down respectfully at this moment. I'm not. The down was there, and the only thing again about the prop accounts, you got to turn them loose. Now, if you're not trading the prop accounts, hold on. Just hold on until they get there. Just try to hold on until they get there. Now, if this bar came back with a higher close after this bar, just go ahead and cut it and take your money. Just get out. You don't want them to start reversing it back on you. That ain't what you want. Or you could have, of course, and it depends on what your entry would have been coming up and maybe doing that, but you would have lost some of your gains. So let's see. Let's see. I do suspect that they'll try to move up. So I don't know if they want to grab this distance. I don't. I don't know if they want to grab that. I don't know. But we're going to see what else is available. Now, the closer they get to this, we definitely is not going to sit here and just hold it, thinking that it just got to keep going and going and going. That's not what we do. So let's we're gonna see how they want to go about this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Let's I'm willing to participate in a long if they can come under. No, 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 no. Come under this bar. Let's see. Let's do it this way, because this is the place that I wanted it from. Now, if they were to close under this bar, we're definitely gonna have to go. We can't stay. All right, we're gonna have to get out of it. We can't stay. I would like to see them close above here. That would help. Triggering this would be even better. Closing above these two right here would just make my day. All right, okay, really, really make it. Great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome if they can get that done. All right. That would just make it all worthwhile. Let's see if they can get this done. I want to see if they can pick up the pace just a bit. I want to see them pick up the pace just a bit. I don't have no problem cutting this thing. I want to see them pick up the pace just a bit. I don't want to see the wrong pace, the wrong direction. I want to see the pace to the upside. All right. So all right. So now let's see if they're gonna go ahead and go. Give it another second or so. But if they start coming down with some speed, we're gonna have to cut them. Yeah, now come back up. Yeah, we want to see them not close under the NCs. Remember, that's this scenario here. Now, that's we don't want them to keep doing this one. We want them to start working on this one right there. So don't look like they want to do that. It doesn't look like they want to do that. Okay, we can't let them pick up speed on us. We can't do that. So now, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. The mid is falling below. That's a good thing, but again, we got some no closes up under us, and that's what I don't like that they ran up here and didn't want to close. I don't like that they did that. That's not fun. Let's see. I think the long was it, that's why I say this is where I really want them to be, but it's them not willing to put that speed on it and get above at least this, close above this level. Them not wanting to do that is not fun. So we only gave back just a little bit right now, just a little bit of give back. Remember, we're trying to make it to 1500. That's the goal. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to go down just a bit more. See, can we get that trend target? So we're going to try to get the trend target. We're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get it. See, can we get that trend target? We're going to want to get there. We're going to want to get there. You have a problem with leveraging. I'm going to try to my best to show you how to just use one contract and go and get what you want. And of course, there's a little bit of problems with me doing it with the PA, but I want to do it this way. I do. I already did what I needed to do earlier, so I'm on my other account. So I want to do it this way. So I'm going about it this way. But let's see, can we get to this target? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That's still they may go through here if they get to that target. They may go through here. So we may be looking at a lower move, just a lower move. We'll have to play it by ear, but we'll do it. The only problem with the PA when I have to tap out and can't really stay in it the way I wanna, not the way I want to stay in it. So remember, I told you with the pivots, they can get a break and then don't want to do the consecutive closes. So we got to keep an eye on this. All right, we got to keep an eye on this, but we want to try to get to that trend distance. We want to try to get there. Want to try to get there. I believe they can make it. Come on, come on, no, 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 no. Come on back down there. Go back down there. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Yep. Go. If it try to come up, we might have to tap because I don't want to give back because we already gave back like 50 some dollars. We don't want to keep giving back. The goal is to try to get to 1500. I know the window is shrinking on us though. I do know that. We're gonna try to get that trend distance. We're gonna try to knock that out. Let's see. Let's see if they can go ahead and go. No, we're gonna take that because we what we're not gonna do is play give back again. So let's see if it's gonna pull back up. Let's just see. I don't mind taking out trend distance again. I just got to see if they're gonna pop up. Yeah, see, we can't sit in it and allow it to do that. That we can't do. All right, so let's see, let's see. And again, this is all intended to show you again from a plain chart how to look at this very objectively and say, hey, you know, I don't want to use a lot of leverage. I'm having a problem with it. Show me how to make the money without using a lot of contracts. And I want to show you how to do that. I want to show you how to get ticks, how to get in them, get out of them, and get what you need. You know, get what you need without having to fight with these guys in order to do so. All right. So we know the window is shrinking because they're at the center of the chart. And yes, they can overshoot it. They can. The goal is to try to get to that trend distance, but let's see, can they do it this time? We're gonna do that. See, can they get to that trend distance? The mid is falling below the low, which is good. Okay, so we'll take that. We almost got another 100, so that's good. That's good. They may want to. They're right there, but I'm not gonna let them send us back. That I'm not gonna let them do. I'm not gonna let them send us backwards. So let's give it a second. See what else we can do. We're at 5. We need 1,000 more. Okay, so we got to see if we can grab 1,000. I'm trying to do this in the fastest way possible. I really am. I do suspect that well, they may not want to make it. I think that they'll get through this. I do. But let's see what they do. If they can get back up here, and that's the thing, because they're moving down, and they're still plotting them 1-2s. You know, the 1-2s. You know, they're still doing that. So let's see. Okay, because this is still the center. I want to see if they can get back above here. If they can get back above here, we can get back up into here. And then again, like I said, keep going because we want to see them get back above this 860. All right, want to see them get back above that. That's really important. And remember, we're trying to take out that high on the daily. The high on that is 904. So they're going in the wrong direction for too long. Might not see 904 today, and they may not even want to close above that 860. So let's see, 904 is right about there. They came really close. Now let's see if we can get them to turn back around. 904. Let's just go right there, 375. See if they can get back up there. But let's see. Let's see. So they made it to our center of our chart. They definitely did that. They definitely are showing some intent to go up. That's why you got to get out. You know, they came close, and most time when they make the trend distance, they'll turn around. They'll turn around, even if it's no more than to pull back and then go again. They'll turn around. So right there, the trend distance using the information that's on the channel. All right. So everything that I'm trying to go over with you, minus the range. Let me get this. All right. So that information, the consecutive close, if you want to learn that method, it's right. Let me go in here. Trading guide. We're gonna find it this time. This time we're gonna find it. Okay, so consecutive close right here. Consecutive close method. You can learn that right in that trading guide. All right. So yeah, so you can learn that. You can absolutely learn that. I'm trying to show you where the place to stop too. I'm trying to show you it's kind of one of those things where you got to trade kind of the speed of it as well. I know you see me kind of get out, just tap out when I see the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of it. It's knowing kind of, hey, I gotta go because you're not going to keep pushing. All right. And sometimes you're going to get that right. Sometimes you're going to get it wrong. All right. But the goal is to show you how to get in and out of the trades. All right. Just really fast. The stops are really these levels. That's how you play it. The stops are the levels. And just like they pulled up here, that's the stop. I wanted to play it from this side because I want to see them get back up above here. I do. But they don't want to do that. All right. So they pulled up near the stop. You're actually supposed to short that and go back down. So when they came, turn here and put the stop there, I didn't want to short it right away because I know I got no closes right here. So I waited to see if they'll get near the stop and return back in this direction. And they did. They returned right back in this direction. And that's what made me take the short. And let's go through that bottom. All right. So let's see what else we can accomplish. We had two closes beneath that pivot too. So we had this and this one. They closed beneath it. That told me, yeah, you might go ahead and make that trend distance. So trying to use all the information now. Let's uh let's count a little bit because let's see if they'll turn around. No, 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 no. I don't know. Let's see. One, two, three. That's four. Want to see them close above here. That would help. And definitely if they can get above here, that would just be awesome. All right. So just want to get them above here, above the center of the chart. Want to see them get above the center of the chart so we can get some more activity in this direction. Hopefully they'll put a trend in place when they do so. I don't want to see them do another one of these and then leg down again. Because if they do one of them and then they definitely gonna come here. All right. So everything that you need is on the chart, is my point. Everything that you need is on the chart. All right, so now let's see if they can get back above 860 and get back up here, up to the that 903. We were 903, but the high is like 904. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if they can do that. Now, I don't want to cover that. I don't. I know the stop thing is there, but that's a no close level, like right beside it. So I think they'll come down into that and then possibly not close me even then turn around. So we're gonna see. If not, they can take another dive, and yes, this time they will make it past here. They'll make it past here. They're not gonna honor that setup if that's what they're up to. So they'll get past here if they get ready to turn this thing back around without honoring that particular price action method. So they pulled up to it. They're trying to reject it, but I'm not 100% on this one. Let's see how price behaves. I'm more inclined to pick it up from below, like below that stop, and then try to ride it back up. I'm willing to try that one. I just don't want to grab that right there. I don't think that's going to pan out well. I don't. Not unless they can come back and just immediately knock this out. I got them just, falling right up under here. I actually got them breaking this. I do. Because I don't like how they're trading into this. I don't. I can tell you something about that, but I can't. I can, but I can't. So let's see if they'll come back under here. If they won't do the no closes, just how that activity behaves on the way back up. We'll get back in it and see can we take the ride up. All right. So let's see. All right. So let's see if we can get the ride back up now. All right. I'm not going to play with this because we don't want to lose a lot of ground. We want to stay within the scope of what we've been doing, and they need to go right now. They're not trying to go right now. I will cut this. So they got to go right now. I'm not gonna give them extra. I can't do that because we're trying to get to that 1,000. We really need to get there. We really, really need to get there. Let's see if they'll do it here. Let's see. Let's see. Want to see them just jump up through the roof and just take off. We really need that kind of reaction here, and they're not giving it. They're really not giving it. Nope, they're not giving it. Hold on, hold on. We're kind of back where we started at this point. All right, so let's see if this time they'll do it. Let's see. I probably was right. I just kept cutting it because I don't want to. I don't want them to run down on me because I know if they decide to turn this thing back around, they're going at least here and even further. So, oh come on, come on, come on! I need you guys to go ahead and get this done. Come on, man. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so we're going to probably have to take that down into that price level. We're probably going to have to take that down there. All right, so let's get ready to take our ride because if they don't want to go up, we can't force it. All right, so we tried it, didn't work. Let's take the ride. All right, so let's take the ride down into that price level. See if that can hold up. See if that can hold up. Now, I don't want them to get down here into this mid of this turn and then decide they want to come back up, because then that would really bother me. So hopefully we can just get a big push here. I want to see them kind of pick up speed here. Come on. Need to see them pick up that speed. Nope. They're not willing to do it. They're not willing to do it. Hold on. We kind of fell back. Kind of fell back just a little bit there. Just a little bit. They shouldn't break this bar if they're going to go up. They shouldn't. This is a decision bar here. Yeah. All right. So let's go down to that target. Let's go. Let's go down to that target. We already was right at 5, and we lost some ground. I'm getting a little frustrated with the fact that that happened. You'll experience that too, frustration. That's a part of doing this. You'll get mad, like, oh my goodness, why are you acting like that? All right, so they're going past that price level, possibly into that other zone. So we already was at 5. We need to land over 5 on this time. We got at least 550 or somewhere in that vicinity. We got to land over 5. We have to. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. Now, there wasn't an uptrend. That's me trying to catch it on the the turnaround. They should hit that target, so we're not going to worry about them coming back up. We're going to try to play this thing all the way to where I believe it may end up. So, um, now we're not going to play it here, but we're going to play it through this target. We'll play it right through this price level here. We're going to play it all the way through it. They shouldn't come back and get me. They should. We're going to play it right through that price level. Right through the price level. They shouldn't close back above here. There's the hard stop. We're going to play it right through that price level. Now that's a pivot, so you know they do the one up, one back down. That's how it works. So doing a bit more than what I thought they would do. Well, this is shocking. This is definitely a shock here. I thought that they did not want to do that. All right, so yeah, I gave them a little bit too much for this one. See if they can come back into that bar, then we'll tap out and just we'll wait a second. Don't want to see them come back up. We're gonna have to let go if they come back past here. We're gonna have to let go because it shouldn't be this far. To me, they shouldn't be up this high on it. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be up this high. They're gonna tap that wick. I know it. Hold on. They're gonna tap that wick. There's a chance that they may tap that wick and then turn right back around. I'm gonna be a little bit, just a little bit patient with this one. Just a little bit patient. Let's see if they'll get to that target. We don't want them below here, but I believe that they can clip this. I do. They came close. They came close. I don't think I'm wrong about what I see here. So let's see if we can get this to work. We're already kind of backwards here. I'm trying to make sure that I don't keep jumping out of it when I know there is a chance they may want to keep continuing. Because if they come back above here, they're going to go back up. I can pretty much bet you that. So let's see if they'll make that target here. Let's see if they'll make the target. We just need to get them to push that low below the low of that bar. There we go. Just want that low, but there we go. I didn't want to have them tap us on this bar. Well, this doji. I didn't want to have them tap us and then turn back around because I know it's this bar. It's this bar really that they have no business going past. Now, what I'm willing to do, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop it. If they come back up, that's fine. That's fine. But they should get here and possibly even here. They should. They should. We was already at 495. They're making this really difficult. I thought I can kind of land this within 30 minutes, 1500, but they're making this difficult. Now with leverage, clearly, you know I could have by now, but I'm trying to show you how not to use a lot of leverage. Just use one contract. I've done a couple videos, but not specifically outlining and saying, hey, go at it like this, and taking several entries, over and over and over again. So this is for that. So if you're having a problem with leverage, clearly you got to be able to read how far it's going to go. So with the help of knowing where the lows and the mids are, essentially creating this kind of scenario, that's going to get you your distance. That's what's going to get it to run. That's all. It's going to get it to run. Now, hopefully they don't come back with another push back in this direction. We really need them to go ahead and take this out and just go ahead and get there. We need them to get there. Now, clearly that was here. That mid fell below that low. I just don't like when they put that doja right there. I don't like that. I really don't care for that because I know realistically here's the buy. They trap this guy here. And so when they do something like this, not really. I want to see something else here, not that. All right, just something else, anything but that. They could have put anything there but that. Don't like that. So let's see. Now I need them to break the back of this bar. That would really help. Taking out the mid is great. Come on, 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 come on. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So now let's see. Let's see. I really want to see them do that. Don't double dip and come back and back up. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Yes, go ahead. Please, please, please trap these guys right here so we can get that target. Yeah, with them doing this, breaking this, I know they should get this. They should absolutely take that out. They should. And let me see if it'll actually play itself all the way out here. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like it. And I don't like this. Anything but this here would have been fine. Just absolutely perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and do this because if they come back up, I know what we're going to wind up with. They're coming up here somewhere. And my preference is the long. Now we got to adjust our boxes because remember this chart scale moves a bit. All right. So now you kind of see that this pivot fell into the mid, So it moves a bit. It moves. Now we're gonna leave our projection there, but now you see that this lower half kind of falls right into that. So it's like knowing I can't tell you why I'm able to pick that level. I can't tell you that, but it's knowing uh, it's knowing different information and then combining it with something else. Now I did give you the trend distance, so they may even wind up down here. Um, they just might do that. So we're going to see if we can get that to work too. It just depends on how they break down. That's all. Because we know that they can come back and rotate up. I mean, clearly that's what they keep doing, popping up. Because I mean, they are up. They are. It's just right now in this 1 minute time frame, they're down. That's all. Yeah. Let's see. Can we get that target? Now we're gonna adjust our box again because the scale adjusting, and that's why I say you always kind of want to keep mind of the locations. All right, so the location of the chart can help you just a bit. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of move this around a bit so we can kind of get everything where it's supposed to be. That's about the center. Move this up just a little bit, and then this, give or take, right there. All right, so we want to see them. If they can get under this box, yes, they'll make that distance. They will. Come on, man. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Come on. They broke the pivot, but now they're, coming back. Broke the pivot, but now they're coming back. Broken that pivot, but now they're coming back. Yes, please hurry and push back into it. Please, please, and thank you. I don't like that doji up there, so we're going to do this because I don't like that doji. I just don't. So we're going to see if they can go ahead and continue down with this push here. We're going to see if they can just go ahead and continue down right here, right now. Otherwise, we're going to take that small loss. Because remember, we can't have it go real far and then come back and stop us out for something big. That definitely ain't going to work. For the overall objective of doing this, it's not going to work. And then plus, we can get them to rotate back up to the center and take it from up there if they're going to fall again. So, got to adjust again. Chart kind of moving on us. Now, this is where the buying can happen if they don't want to stay down. This is where it can happen, right in this lower half of the chart. That's fine. That's fine. We're not doing too bad. We're still not doing too bad. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't. I don't. I do not like that. Now let's see if they're going to come back down here because I believe they will. I believe they will. Gonna let them rotate up just a bit, just a bit. I want to see them actually get above here. I want to see them get above here. They may try to come back up to that 860. We'll see what the response is once they clear this level. There it goes. Back down they go. Okay, they're not gonna come back up there. That's crazy. All right, so let's see. Can we take out that? Let's see. Can we take out that target down there? Let's see the trend distance. Let's see. Can we get that trend distance? I'm gonna leave the scale kind of like it is because we know that. Let me do this because we don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble. That's the no close level. So this is the no close level here. They traded above it. All right, so they hit that. Can they make the trend distance? That's my next expected thing for them to do. Do they have to do it? No, they don't. They absolutely don't. I want to see something strong here. If they don't, we're gonna have to let go. Yeah, need that mid below there. Want to see if we can take the trend distance out. We already been at 500. That's what's sucking because it's like in 30 minutes I was hoping to get the 1500 and we'd be done, but this is taking a little bit longer. So that trend distance is down at O2. So O2, but I don't think that may work if they can't get a strong close on this. Okay, so let's see. I don't like being at the no close level, but that's what we got. So let's see, can we get it to happen? O2, O2. Let's see, can we see O2? O2, O2. Having a problem with leverage? Let's see. O2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to deal with all of that. I don't want to deal with all of that. Come on. I will let this thing go if it don't want to make O2. I promise you, I will let it go. At least at this point, we're back over 5. So that's good. How close are we? I want to make sure I leave the scale in place so you'll know where they can rotate back into. And I'm not trying to be, because my entry is near the rotation. I don't want to be a part of this rotation back up. Yeah, you're gonna have to go. Hurry up and go. Hurry up and go. Hurry up and go. O2, please. Hurry up. Please. Hurry, 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 hurry. We're gonna have to take it there. And just back over 5 just a bit. I think they can make it. I do. I do. I do. I thought that they could I thought they could make it, but I wasn't going to, because I can't let them. That's the whole thing. Remember, we cannot let them with the prop count. We can't let them do that to us. All right, so now their rotation zone is right about there, pretty much where my entry was. Center of the chart right about here, kind of showing after the fact that this is but we saw, excuse me, how it was working along the way. All right, so now there's the trend distance. There's the trend distance. Even with this lift, let's see if they can get down to that 93, 93. I should have did that. I should have did that while I was in it, but my entry right was right here. Don't like that getting near that O2, and then my entry right there for the rotation back up. Didn't want to see that. All right, so just didn't want to see that. But let's see if it'll get to 93. Let's see. Let's see if the rotation back up brings them there. 93, yeah, they might, but let's see how they respond when they come right back into this area. All right, and that's how you do it. If I can't get it all the way to, let's say, 15, let's see, can we do at least 1,000? All right, so because I don't want to hold you long, we only want to do this for about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. I want to make the video long, but not long. So let's see, can we get another, I don't know, 400, maybe 390, somewhere in there. All right, just trying to show you how to get in it, how to take the losses too. I mean, you see me taking the losses too. This is all in real time. There is no editing I'm gonna do other than buffering it down to upload. But I'm not pausing the video and saying, "Hey, look at all my winning trades." I'm not doing that. I'm gonna show you the losses too. It sucks, it's just a part of it, But you got to take them too. All right, so let's see. This is crazy. I need them to come up higher. I really do. I doubt that they will, but I hope they do. That's my hope. Coming to that 820, 825 area, somewhere in there, would be a tremendous assist to what I would like to do, and let's get to that 93. And that's the static levels too. I mean, you can definitely use those, and I'll go over that in a minute. I'm trying to time this entry again so we can try to get to 1,000. What we might have to do, I want to make sure that you understand that this video is not about leveraging, because I might have to bump it up so I don't waste too much more of the time on the video, so I can get you to see at least the $1,000. But let me see how I can get this to work. I was hoping to use just one and get the long, but they want to do the down, so might have to bump it up just a couple contracts, so you can see the 1,000 being made, but I'm gonna try to avoid that if they can lift up and then run us down to that 93. I'm gonna try to avoid that because I don't want to promote any leverage use. Like, try to use one and play the back and forth with these guys. That's important. So I'm not looking for the moves up. I don't want these moves. I don't. Now they done went a little too far. I don't want any kind of bullish move. I don't. I prefer now only to mess with the short, even though I know they can go back up. I'm not blind. I know that the market is up from a higher time frame perspective. But remember, We got to always trade what the trend is suggesting. Now, I'm gonna leave this projection here because they lifted up here and they went and they haven't made that distance yet. So I'm gonna leave that projection there. I'm not gonna change that. That's the part I won't change. I don't think that they're done to the upside here. I think they'll lift up a little bit more. I just want to see them get right above this no close bar here. This is a hard stop slash no close. I want to see them take this one out. Now I'm gonna make sure that my stop is here. So want to see that. That's not going to put too many bars on the board. We only got three here. That's roughly what they've been doing. Threes, yeah. Well, this was just two. But let's see. Let's see if they can get that done. The size is about three. I'll say that the size is the size of the move. That's about three, even though this is a red bar. The size of it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if they'll do a little extra on this one. Yeah. See, that's not the best scenario here. But I want to make sure that you can see the back and forth. It's a part of it. Now, of course, we could have just took that one and just tried to hold, but we got to see what was the response at the center of the chart. That's the main thing. I want to kind of highlight that too, because there's not a lot of videos where I'm able to do the real time and highlight that part of it. So I want to make sure that you can utilize your chart scale to get in these trades and know what level of accuracy that it should work. Now, so you see the low falling beneath the mid. Let's see. Let's see if they'll come back up just a hair. Yeah, I can see. I think they'll come back up. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I thought that they wanted to reach up higher. These guys. These guys. These guys. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Nope, can't get in it if you're gonna do that. I want to go down. I don't want to go back up now. Let's see if they're willing to go down some more. They got to be willing to go right now. I'm all about the right now go. I tried that little wait them out last time because I knew they supposed to hit that level, but I don't want to keep going back. Yeah, go now or I got to go. One of us got to go. It's either you go or I go, but one of us got to go. One of us got to go. They should get to 93. There we go. All right, so let's take that. So that's 865. Okay, I might can do this without the leverage. I didn't want to because this video is all about no leveraging, trying to, but I wanted to make sure that you can see me get to at least 1,000. I tried to get 1,500, but they was doing a lot of this too, a lot of it going that way and then fighting. This stalled out a little bit of time without no ground. They didn't get anywhere right here, no ground. Don't like that. So, and then this kidnapped a little bit of the time too. It's like you're not making any ground. You're stalling out the clock, and that can get in the way of what we want. Now, they made that target. Let's do this. Let's try this one. 770. Yeah, that's that. I think they're overshooting it. I do. I think that they will. Now, I do think they can get down there. I do. I'm not gonna say they can't. I do think they'll get there. I do. But I think that they're gonna stall us out and they're gonna come up. And all we need is like another 140, 135, somewhere in there. So they may come back up before getting there. They may come back up before getting there. I don't think they'll run straight to that 170. I doubt it. They've been being cyclical with this. So let's move this down. Remember, it's all about the halfway point of the charts. And if you notice that it's not necessary to look to the left all the time. If you notice, if it's and this is something you'll learn to do over time, when your turns happen in the market, they'll land in in the right place on the scale. So when you're trying to find the right bar to fade and all that, it's there. It's just you got to use a little bit of discretion, if you will. That's all. So let's do this. Let's see, can we go ahead and get this $135 real quick? Let's see, can we get this here? Let's see, can we get this here? Let me just see, can I get this right now, right now, right now, right now? Let's see, can we get the $135 right now? There we go. All right, so we made it to 1,000. All right, so that's how you trade it. I wish you all the best with your trading. I wish I could have done the 1,500 for you, but I was unable to do so. So if you would want to learn more about how to trade, um, you can definitely come to the trading guide. Trading guide. You can come in here. Pretty much all the stuff I just did is here. So trend, no touch method. And we used the chart scale here. Didn't too much dive into the statics and the trading range. Um, and then we did the consecutive closes. I talked about that as well. And again, if you want to view this information all over again, it will be in the live trading section. All right. So just giving you a variety of different ways to look at it. And this is all about leverage, like not using leverage. I regretted having said that, hey, I might have to bump it up, but I wanted to see you and wanted you to see me get to $1,000 in just a little over 45 minutes. All right. So really simple stuff. Again, this is not going in the direction that I want them to really go in. But if you want to learn anything more about trading outside of making money, you're more than welcome to come here. This is skills and aspects, so you can do that as well. And I would like for you, if you don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe and become a part of the community. All right, so you can find that here, and if you're viewing this anywhere else, I'm located here on TikTok as well. All right, so I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.